Hey, Rain here. Today's yet again another build showcase, and it's Nova Prime. Today I'm going to show you two builds. So, let us immediately start. The first build is the EHP tank build. This is a build you can go into any mission type, you're always going to be tanky, and you're always going to be useful. We have Growing Power, Intensify for ability strength, that's more than enough ability strength for her. Prime Continuity for ability duration, Stretch for range, Fast Deflection, Adaptation and Redirection for survivability, Equilibrium for health and energy economy, Prime Footed for knockback immunity. If you don't have this, you can use Power Drift or Cunning Drift, and the Augment for her Fort ability. This allows you to proc your Fort ability with your first ability, and when you kill enemies that were inflicted by your Fort ability, it restores orbs for your first ability. It's a very nice quality of life augment, and that's something I will recommend. And that's it. These are the mods. For the Arcanes, Arcanes, another layer of survivability. When this procs with Fast Deflection, Adaptation, Redirection, and when you slow down enemies, you have around 800 to a million EHP, which is more than enough survivability for any content. Arcane Concentration, when you cast ability, you're going to get 60% ability duration. This is going to help out all of your abilities. Your first ability is going to have more orbs. Your second ability is going to last longer. Your fourth ability is going to travel longer. It's very nice. You can, of course, remove this for multi-augmented if you want 60% more ability strength. The Arcanes, here are the stats. And for the abilities, you can keep all of the abilities if you like all of them. But if you don't like the second ability or third ability, you can remove it for Nourish. Nourish is quite good. Free viral damage for your weapons, energy economy, and the AoE shockwave. And there you go. This is the EHP tank build. The mods, the abilities, the stats, the mods, the arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the second build. The second build is the AoE burst build. This is a very unique build, so let's start. We're going to use Aura Combat Discipline. When you kill enemies, you're going to lose 10 health, but we're always going to have Nova's first ability on, which gives us 90 DR, so instead of losing 10 health, we're going to lose 1 health. That counts as being damaged. With that, we're going to use Arcane Avenger on damage, which we always will when we kill enemies. We're going to trigger a 45 flat kill chance. This aura, technically Arcane, is very important for the first ability. Your first ability can crit, thanks to this augment right here. This is augment for your first ability. So when you press it, you're going to get the orbs, right? When you press it again, you're going to release those orbs in a large radius. It's going to do damage, going to proc heat, viral, and blast. And it's also going to proc your fort ability thanks to the augment for your fort ability. So when enemies are damaged by your first ability, you're going to trigger your fort ability on them, slowing them down, and they're also going to take 100% more vulnerable damage. We also have blind range for ability strength. This is mandatory. The ability efficiency isn't a big deal. We do have the passive. When you kill enemies that are slowed down, they're going to drop a health orb. We have equilibrium. We're going to convert that into energy. So we are sustaining our health and energy for combat discipline and for our abilities. We also have stretch and overextended for range, bigger AoE, bigger clear. Prime continuity for ability duration. This is going to make you're going to create more orbs with your first ability, and your second ability is going to last longer, and your fourth ability is also going to last longer. Archon Vitality, because your first ability procs heat, you're going to proc 2 heat stacks instead, and you're going to see around 20 to 100 stacks of heat with this first ability, which is quite good. We also have multi-augmented for 60% more ability strength when you kill 250 enemies, and we did remove the second ability. You can also remove the third ability for Nourish. Nourish is quite good. It's a multi-purpose use here. First things first, it gives you energy multiplier, the AoE shockwave that procs 1 stack of viral, and if you use your second ability, Nourish, and you press your first ability with the augment, you're going to proc a bunch of heat, blast, because your fourth ability procs blast, and viral. Nourish gives the first ability viral, which is quite good. It's also the best DPS increase. I did try it out with Rhino Roar. It's worse. Nourish is just much better. And yeah, you're going to just go into a mission, press 2, press 1, then press 1 again, AoE burst, press 1 again, AoE burst. You're going to slow down enemies because of this, and you're going to have a very interesting and a unique playstyle that clears decently. And there you go. The abilities, the stats, the mods, the arcanes, and now it's time for me to show you the shards. For the Shards of a Holic main for use, it's going to be 2 yellow for cast speed, so you can cast your first ability quicker, fourth ability recast, second ability recast, third ability, all that stuff. 2 red crimsons for 50% ability strength, and 1 red for ability duration. And that's it. These are the Shards. And now, one of the most important things I have to show you, and that's the companion. One of the most important things here for the AoE Burst Nova build is this mod right here. So your first ability, we do have Arcane Avenger. You're going to give your first ability 45 electro chance, but your first ability only has 1x critical damage. Tenacious Bond is going to increase the critical damage from 1x to 2.2x. So when your companion has over 50% critical chance, you gain 1.2 final critical damage. This 1.2 final critical damage works on Nova's first ability. Without this mod, there is no point of combat discipline Arcane Avenger. With this mod, it changes everything. It makes your first ability crit hard. Something I will highly recommend for you to use is this mod right here. I will also show you my companion mods. Panzer Popopila, very good companion, doesn't die. You're also going to use Sync Deconstruct. When your companion does damage to enemies, they have a 25% chance to drop health orbs. We do have Equilibrium. We're going to convert them into energy orbs, sustaining health and energy with your passive, with Equilibrium. So energy problems and health problems aren't going to be a big problem. The mods. Now let me show you the claw mods. Here they are. And now it's time for me to show you the first build against the Steel Path enemies. After that, I will show you the second one. And we're in. I'm up against the Arcane dudes, Steel Path, Lua, Survival. I'm going to show you this build, the AoE tank build. You're going to press your second ability, press your first ability, give yourself 90 DR. You have 90 DR from Adaptation. We have Fast Deflection, Redirection, Arcane Aegis. So many survivability, also you slow them down. You have a massive EHP, very lazy tanky, and you can easily go into any content he tosses at you and always feel very tanky. You can easily utilize your second ability if you like it a lot. I did remove it. You don't need to remove anything, like I said. You can keep all of the abilities if you like them. You can easily cast your third ability. It has a decent range. Hold your fourth ability or tap it. It's all up to you. Depends on the mission. For example, for survival, you're always going to use speed buff rather than the slow buff. For KDA, for defense, same thing. You're going to use the speed buff. For some certain like boss fight missions, you're going to do slower, of course. It all depends. But this build, I did show this build last year. Still holds up. Barely no changes, as you can see. Still very tanky. You can use any weapon. We do have the 100% vulnerable from your 4. We do have Nourish, free viral damage. Very good energy economy. They cannot kill me at all. I don't even need to use my fourth ability. I'm extremely tanky. Shoot these doodlies. Hold my 4. Speed them up. Come on, boys. Pew, 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 pew. Recast everything. Beautiful. Recast. We also have Arcane Concentration. So recast your first ability twice for more orbs. When enemies are inflicted by your fourth ability, when you kill them, you get your orbs back. So you're always going to sustain your orbs for survivability. You just have to kill, which is quite easy. Pew, 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 pew. A little bit more gameplay. After this, we're going to immediately switch to the AoE build. I believe you guys are more interested in that over this. You've seen this already. A little bit more. Speed them up. Shoot these boys, jump. Boom. I do have Meyer with me. Doing a lot of damage. One-tapping everything. Meyer stuff. Pew. Recast Nourish. Jump. Pew 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 pew. But yeah, that's the build. Now let me show you the more interesting one, the AoE one. So let's go. And we're in. This time I'm going to use the AoE clear build. As you can see, it's working really well. You're going to cast Nourish, so your first ability procs viral. When you spam your first ability, you're going to release it in a large radius. As you can see, it crits thanks to Arcane Avenger. We have a high critical damage thanks to Tenacious Bond. Your first ability also procs your fourth ability. That's why you see Blast procs as well. AoE clear, plus it procs the 100% vulnerable from your fourth ability as well. So there's no point of using your fourth ability. Your fourth ability is more like a catalyst. So you have to have it. Boom. Jump over here. First ability. Woo. Beautiful. It clears really well. It's not like the most mind-blowing clear, of course. We do have better clear Warframes. But this is very unique. It has like the most synergies than any ability. I like how Nourish has more synergy with Noah's first ability Augment than Grendel. Grendel cannot proc viral with abilities at all. The energy multiplier helps. You always are picking up health orbs and energy orbs thanks to the passive, Equilibrium, and Sync Deconstruct. Tenacious Bond helps this ability a lot as well. Beautiful. You have clear, you have like pretty solid clear, I will say. So much synergy, so much. I know some people are going to ask about Hotshot. 0 base critical chance. The first ability has 0 base critical chance. So 0 plus 300% equals 0. Arcane Avenger works because it's a flat, and you cannot scale Arcane Avenger with Hotshot. That's not how stuff works. I do see some people talk about how you can scale Avenger with Hotshot. No, you cannot. That's not how stuff works. Jump. Boop. Boop. I believe Vor is dead. Is he? Vor? There he is. Can I even kill him with my first ability? Let's see. There he is. It's doing a little bit of damage, not the greatest. It's not really designed for mini bosses and bosses. You can kill Vor and Acolytes, but it's not the fastest. Aki Boy is here as well. Perfect. Jump. There we go. Alright, Aki Boy, first ability. He's immortal. Stop it. One more time. Not a lot of damage, yeah, as you can see. You can kill him, but not the greatest damage. Give me a second, I don't want to die. You can proc Prime on Acolytes. As you can see, the fourth ability is on him. But it's not doing a lot of damage. Plus, these guys are immune to viral, so Nourish is kind of useless here. It's designed only for clearing. There we go. He's dead. We have 530 kills. Over here. And yeah, that's how this build works as well. And I believe you guys seen enough. Those are 2 builds. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Noah Prime is still good. She's useful. She has 2 builds that I really enjoy. The EHP build, if I feel lazy, always useful in any mission type. And the AoE build, if you want to like spam abilities with Nova. She has a lot of synergies, and I do enjoy her sometimes when I play her, when she's needed for some certain missions. But yeah, that's the Warframe and the builds. I hope you guys enjoy the builds. Leave a like and sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.